And you know what that means? It means I need to get on brand with when I'm showing the major PBR logo. It is time for yet another edition of Sip and Snack, which basically means it's time for another marathon filming session. Why? Because I got a bunch of things. I probably should get them in the can, so I have them for the beginning of 2024, because I have a feeling that's probably when you'll see this video. Might be beforehand, may not be, probably won't be. In a roundabout way to get to nothing, this is another edition of Sip and Snack, and another edition of check. I have completed the list. What do I mean by that? If you look at the title of the video, you would see that this is the last, as of this moment, as of right now, December 9th, 2023, of the Ryse Fuel energy drinks on the market. Yes, I have the last two. Of course, I have the Rainbow Sherbet. We have an interesting conversation we're about to have about that one. And yes, the elusive Sour Punch Blue Raspberry Ryse Fuel. So here's the thing. Ryse is a brand that I told you about a long time ago. If you've been following along with Sip and Snacks for a minute, you would know that Ryse Fuel had a huge video a long time ago. It tried a ton of various products. And slowly but surely, every single time there's been a new one, I have knocked it out of the park. I found it, and it may take some time sometimes, but I've been able to have it. And these are the last two. Well, here's a funny thing about this. So, for those of you that don't know, and for those of you that do, a refresher course, let me introduce you to my refrigerator here in my apartment. I'm not going to show it to you because obviously we're sitting here now, but I will tell you that it probably freezes things better than any freezer I've ever had in my whole life. I don't know what it is. Something about my refrigerator just makes it ultra cold at all times. It's a good thing, but it also freezes things, and that's a bad thing because that happens to energy drinks. And full disclosure, when I tried to do this video the last time, I ended up having to throw the can out because it was completely frozen. Thankfully, I hear liquid, so that's a good sign. So yeah, I had to find it again, go back to the vitamin shop, and then I snagged it, and then I finally got my hands on the elusive Sour Punch. This thing's harder to get than Prime in the UK at this point, honestly. I will say that I've been hearing great things about this. I love the Ryse Fuel brand. It's becoming quickly one of my favorite energy drinks on the planet. Not the only energy drink we're doing in this filming session. Oh no, obviously there's other videos coming up with the other brands too. And yeah, that Straw Bango Margarita, who knows? I may have it sooner rather than later. I guess we'll see, because they threw me a bone. And even though they told me at GNC it was going to be a seasonal flavor, or that was the rumor, it's back, and it came back on December 1st of this year. So I'm curious to see if I'm finally going to get a hold of it, because it's one of those things that if it's in, it's going to be out in like seconds. So again, full disclosure, after I film this, I'm actually going to go try to see if I can get it. Got some high quality H2O, palette cleanser, got the Cinemark glass. So that means it's time to try some Ryse Fuel. So yeah, we're going to start with the Rainbow Sherbet. Rainbow Sherbet's actually ice cream that I've enjoyed throughout the years. A lot of people use it for like wedding punch, things like that. It's a good mix of exactly what's on here, all the mixture of flavors, and it just pops really well. Also very similar to, if you've been to Volcano Bay before, this is a weird crossover, but they have a ice cream called Watori Fusion, which is kind of an amalgamation of various different fruity flavors. Kind of tastes like a Rainbow Sherbet. But yeah, this is something I've always enjoyed. Orange Sherbet was my go-to, but I enjoyed Rainbow Sherbet as well, because if I couldn't just get orange, I decided I wanted to add more instead of subtract more. So yeah, this does say to fuel your greatness, and there is no sugar, and it has natural caffeine, and it's vegan friendly. 200 milligrams of caffeine. It's got no calories, no artificial colors, and it's got, in this one can, 0 grams of fat, 0 grams of total carbs, total sugars, added sugars, and protein, 20 milligrams of sodium, 90 milligrams of potassium, and 200 milligrams of choline. 0 calories. I mentioned all these things here. Intended for healthy adults 18 and up. Do not exceed 2 servings in any 24-hour period. Hey, a sip is okay here and there. So yeah, it's got taurine, 500 milligrams of that. It's got, like I said, the choline's got 500 milligrams and 200 milligrams of natural caffeine. So yeah, we're going to try it finally on camera. Smells like Rainbow Sherbet, and it's liquid. So we're going to try it, pour it into the glass. To the surprise of no one, it's clear. It smells like Rainbow Sherbet. I have a feeling it's going to taste like it, so let's try it. My God, that's fantastic. Oh, exactly what it's supposed to be. It tastes like a liquefied Rainbow Sherbet as an energy drink. And yes, a million times sign me up for this. It took forever to finally get this. Not as long as what I'm about to do. And it's fantastic. Oh, it's even better when it's sipped. Fantastic. Yeah. So good. Totally recommend Rainbow Sherbet. Here's the hardest one to find. So this has been on my radar for a while since I heard about it coming out recently, and I never could find it. Vitamin Shoppe never had it. This is a Vitamin Shoppe exclusive. And as you know, I've been going to the Vitamin Shoppe a lot. And that's where I got the other brand of energy drink, what I'll be trying later this week. That being said, this was a hard one to find. And it seems like they just could never keep it on store shelves. No matter what, I'd walk in. I think I tried like 5 times before I finally got it. Sure enough, one day, I look in the fridge like I always do. It's not there. But a 12-pack sitting out, and I was like, peel back. Mine. Finally. Yes. Ryse Fuel. Sour Punch. Blue Raspberry. I've been wanting to try this for a long time. I'm a big Sour Patch Kids guy. I do love the blue flavor. It's one of the only flavor along with orange that I get when I get like those make your own froyo places like Menchie's. That's one of the things I always go for. We're going to see if there's any differences. I don't think there's any differences really, but we're going to go into it anyway. This can, of course, has no calories, no fat, no carbs, no sugars, total or added. No protein. It's got 20 milligrams of sodium as well, and also has 90 milligrams of potassium and 200 milligrams of choline. It does have taurine, 500 milligrams, and also 200 milligrams of natural caffeine. I have been wanting to try this for a long time, and we're about ready to. I have no nails, so opening this thing is hard, so I do it off camera so it doesn't look like I'm fighting. I immediately smell sour blue the second I open this. Ho. That may be dangerous. That smells kind of medicine-y. That's not a good sign. I'm going to try it. Pour it in. Shock of no one, it's clear. Now, I'm a Sour Patch Kids guy. I've had Sour Punch straws before, but it's very rare. I mean, very rare to the point that I've probably only had it maybe twice my whole life. But yeah, the thing about it is that I know with Sour Patch Kids and like Arab Heads sours and the various other sour, it's different than the straws. The straws have like more of a pungent smell to them and more of a kick to it. I don't know why I did the punch like hand gesture when I meant to kick. I can't kick because you can't see my foot because it's underneath the desk. Anyway, we're going to try it and see what it tastes like. Oh, I had a sour. Lip smacking test complete. Yeah, exactly what it's supposed to be. Tastes like a liquefied Sour Punch straw. Yeah, these are good. Ryse can't lose. I mean, I think Ryse may have the potential. Ryse made peach cooler work fine for me, and I don't like peach, but it worked. I mean, I'm sure they're going to test me at some point with a flavor I don't like, and hey, this isn't that bad. But I guess we'll see. No, these are solid. These are fantastic. Ryse Fuel, recommended 1,000,000%. I'm glad I finally got my hands on them. There we go. That is going to be your sip and snack for today. And I'm trying to get the thumbnail, so I hold this out. So if you have any ideas for Sip and Snack or Versus and any other regular segments on the network, feel free, shoot me an email, surrealanddisney@gmail.com. So in the meantime, I want to thank you guys and girls out there for watching. Till tomorrow, boys and girls, that's all I got to say about that.